Hello everybody and welcome back to Darkwood. Now this is gonna be a little bit of a different video. I don't know how it happened, but I managed to lose the recording of my face cam, which also had my mic audio. So this is actually, I'm recording this ahead of time. I already finished, look, we were doing some silly stuff on the screen, alright? That's whatever. I'm gonna do a voiceover of the entire video, because I have no idea what happened to the stuff. I 100% know that I clicked record on both. Cause I record my webcam separately. I do the webcam and I do the actual video. And I definitely clicked record on both because then I ended them both. And so if I had forgot to click record on the face cam one, then like I would have ended up starting it when I meant to end it. And then that means there would be a recording file somewhere, but there was nothing. Just this. So this is our little voiceover. So we just woke up. We died last time in the radio tower, and I don't know if y'all just saw. There's a slime leading out from the house here, or from this little metal door, and whenever we went to go touch the handle, it said that it was covered in slime. So I go up here to go check it out, and there's nothing up here, but there must be something or someone within that little room, like our own little roommate. But we do not see him. So we only have a couple hours left before nighttime falls, so I need to go and get this place repaired up. Here I checked the workbench to see what we got on us, and it's like, oh, I guess I paused the game here. I think I had to go take a poo or something. Okay, yeah, we're back now. So yeah, I go check the workbench. I see what we got. We got like a couple boards and some nails, but I don't think it's enough to repair anything. And so this night is a little dicey because we ain't got no gasoline in the saw. We ain't got nothing to barricade up. So here I'm looking around to see if there's any wood or anything nearby to go get that we can use to board up the place. And then I walk down here and there's a strange Eskimo man on the ground. Further inspection of his body, he is wearing a helmet and his head has been severed. Someone scratched out the word liar on the helmet's viewfinder. So this dude was just randomly outside of our base. I don't know if it was because we died the night prior or if it would just happen during the day anyways. This is another key to the tunnel. And we found this strange book covered in mushrooms. And so maybe we know we have the mushroom glade. We found the mushroom glade last time. So maybe we need to go check out that. And we can find out what that book's all about. Maybe that's where that guy's from. But yeah, so I'm just looking around here looking for basically anything that can help us get prepared for the night. And so yeah, I guess I'll see y'all when night happens. Okay, night has fallen. I just turned on our generator like last second. I'd almost forgotten. So we're setting up here. I didn't really find anything to barricade up. The windows in that little right side of the base are still completely unbarricaded, as well as the window above us. And we got some decent weapons on us. Oh, you can hear somebody. You can hear somebody in that room. Breathing heavy. And there's already people outside. So here I'm just holding up, hoping nobody walks in here. We don't even have a door. The only door to this little place is the one below us. Both the other doors have been broken. Oh, and there's a spider. Okay, so I hit this guy up and I find out they're like starfish people. So they can throw their limbs and then he replicates and he makes more starfish people. So I take out the pistol, I take care of business. And then I think, is that the only one? No, and then another one pops up. That's the last one. I found out, and each time you kill one of these guys, you can harvest their odd meat. So we get a ton of progress towards our next upgrade, which is really nice. You can hear that breathing again in that little side room. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just kind of like thinking, I'm reveling about how these guys are basically giant starfish men. And I go back to chilling in my corner. Right here we have some little rumblings, and the ghost people start to go a little crazy. They start moving around all our stuff. I don't think the ghost people ever do anything else other than just move stuff around, which is nice, but it's just a little annoying. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay in the light so the shadows don't get us. And that is until I hear... Oh, and there's another Spider-Man! Take care of business. Missed a couple of my shots, but he threw... So I don't really know how the replication works. He threw his arm down at the bottom of here. So I get out my flashlight in a second to check it out. To see if there is a guy down there. But there's not. So I guess maybe if you kill the host before it spawns another one, they won't replicate. Because there's nothing even... I don't even see his arm down there. Or is that it right there up against the wall? I'm not sure. I didn't see it. So I guess maybe just sometimes they don't spawn, sometimes they do. It's already 6 o'clock, so there's only a couple more hours in the night. And I think the rest of the night goes by without any other dangers. Day 19. So here we go check out the door again. It's still locked. We go check around. And so here we go shove some mushrooms up here. We're already halfway to our next upgrade, which is really nice. And I'm just looking around for any sign of like something that happened, like the Eskimo dude or like the slime, just seeing if there's been any other strange happenings in our base. There isn't anything. So I just decided we're going to get... Yeah, here I'm just looking around. I don't see anything. I said that we're just going to go get some gear from the traders and then head and get our inventory back from the radio tower. So I make some trades and then it's about time to set out. Alright, we are now approaching the radio tower. So you'll notice it's already pretty late in the day. Because on the way here, I had found a couple other enemies and like crates and stuff, and we just had so much loot that I had to go run back and store it all. We're already like a quarter away now from getting our next upgrade, so we're super close. But yeah, so we only have like 5 hours to make it into here and in and out. So the doctor is also gone. But I did craft a Molotov. I had used the pills in one of the earlier fights because I'd gotten pretty hurt. I just equipped the lantern. And we're going in to the darkness. The Banshee from last time should be dead, I believe, whenever we walk in here. Walk our ass in here. Because the Banshees die whenever they do their little screams. So that's the Banshee right there on the ground. And all of our stuff, which I thought we had a lot more stuff on us. I guess not. We also had a shiny stone on our body. Or maybe that was already there. This is what we died on top of. I'm not sure. So yeah, here I'm just looking at our gear and I'm like, this isn't... I thought we had better stuff. And then I start hacking away at these little birdies. His head exploded. We're using the axe now because I found out our axe already had the sturdy blade upgrade, so it has a ton of durability. And just I think it does more damage than the shovel, so I'd rather keep it on me. Although I think I have the shovel in our inventory still. Oh, there's a little Banshee man. If I can just draw him out. Yep. Try and stay away as much as I can. I'm gonna try and draw him up here to like a little choke point to where I can get the Molotov and kill all the little babies. Right. I'm trying to see where they're coming from. They're coming from below, so boom. And then we can just take our axe and kill any of the stragglers. Yeah. That wasn't bad at all. I'm just looking around here. Any more Banshees? I think these guys are still asleep somehow. Oh, one of them woke up. These guys, I'm just gonna kill in their sleep. But I'm trying to chop his head off, and it won't... He's invincible somehow. Eventually find a way to kill him. I don't think the Banshee babies drop anything. I'm just looking around, making sure there's no Banshees. Which I don't think the Banshees drop anything either. Which kind of sucks. But I'm just hacking away. This guy, and there's another little backpack up here. The lockpick. The lockpick is really nice. It seems like we're always in need of being able to open like a crate or a door. I never have any lockpicks on me. Yeah, I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else here. We're like on a cliffside, and then up here there's like a giant hole. They don't want to fall down. Some more little babies. So up here, I just kind of follow this. There's some mushrooms. I follow this little overpass, little cliff edge to see where it leads. It makes its way all the way around up here. And actually leads right back where we started. So the only way to go is to the left. But that's our way out whenever we need to go. We have to go all the way around because that little thing, the little stump blocks up when you can't see the eyeball. We gotta make our way over to this big old stone building. Don't even know what it is. I guess this is the radio building, like where they did the stuff with the radio tower. Not sure. They got little babies in here too. Corpse of the rag. Just being very slow, methodical. I'm hoping there's not like a giant banshee, like banshee queen in here. Those summon giant little baby birdmen. That would be quite scary. Little eyeball. Now I don't know what this eyeball activates. When I open the door, yeah, there's the banshee. So I start trying to lure it over here because I want to get it to the window, or just this door where I can Molotov all the birds. Come here, little birdie man. Come here, little birdie man. Yep, she's gonna do her little thing right there. And this is where I notice the babies come out of the dead banshee whenever she kills herself. So we can just Molotov right on top of the banshees as soon as they do their thing, and it kills all of them. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm just seeing what stuff we have on us. Anything that's worth putting into our hotbar. I think I put the staff, yeah, in case we needed to kill any little babies. It's at this point that I start to realize that we only have an hour and a half until daytime. I'm pretty sure. This door is locked, so I open up with the lockpick. And then I'm like, oh my god, we gotta go. So I just start trying to loot as quick as possible. We got another Molotov, which is really, really nice. A journal. We haven't slept again. Another madman came here at night, the second one this month. He jumped over the fence and tried to ram the door with his head. I shot him in his ass with the tranquilizer. They were going to transport him outside. Since that accursed tree appeared in the village, an increasing number of savages roam around our hideouts. How'd they know about us? They're psychos. They can barely talk. The villagers in our sector still have no clue what's going on. It's been 10 years or so. But when they lose it, all they need to do is go into the woods, put some mud on their face, and they come sniffing. Stefan told me in the neighboring sector that the wild ones appear mainly in the vicinity of the hideout, located near the tunnel entrance. I don't think it's a coincidence. Yeah, and here's when I start looking at the time, and it's 1832. And he says, our little guy says that we need to return by nightfall. And I don't think there's any chance we are making it back. So this has some nice little stuff. We got a little old cassette tape, some ammo. Let's see. Oh, I also had used the last of our hunting rifle shots. I found out that it only has one shot in the chamber. Kind of sucks. There's a little banshee. Now we only have an hour to get out of here. So I just start booking it. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make it back. So I start running as fast as I can. I see over here. I'm like, oh, this is a little exit. We can go this way. And there's this little. I don't know what this guy's doing. Little banshee dancing man, doing a little jig. I don't know what's up with her. So I'm like, okay, we gotta go. We ain't got time for this. we gotta run over here. And I start running back to the entrance. And it takes us about an hour in-game time, I think, to make it from here to the base. So I'm like, oh, maybe we can make it. And you'll notice I already used the runner earlier, but I do have our scream in case we find any monsters in the night. And then I remember that this little thing is blocked up because of dang eyeball. I can't go this way. So I gotta go all the way around. And it's just not looking good. It's really not looking good. We're just gonna follow this edge around here. See. Now I didn't know at the time if the red mist, if that appears like anywhere if you're outside or if it's only like in houses that you haven't lit the oven. You know, like will it come for us while we're out in the open, like not in a hideout? So I start going for it. I'm thinking that if we conserve our sprint pretty well, like manage it well, we might be able to make it back even if the red mist does come for us. But it gets eerily silent. Oh man. And then night falls. And then it starts to come. There it is. There it is. Oh, and I yell at it to make it go away. Or at least it makes the mushroom man go away. But yeah, no. The red mist does not stop. It do not stop. It does, however, get slowed in the water. Just like I do. So it's like barely on my tail. I'm making pretty good space away from it. Here, we're so far from our hideout. And it's coming from all angles. So I just start running, and then eventually we make it here into the little mushroom forest. Waiting for my stamina. An intense sweet smell of mushrooms fills the air as we run into here. So I just keep running. I keep running. And then I'm just out of stamina. I make it a little bit farther with this last little burst of energy. And then it's on us. Yeah, we die. We die. Although we made it pretty close back to our hideout, so we should be able to just run back there and get our stuff when we need to. So here I'm looking around to see if there's any other strange happenings like we were trying to do the other day. Seeing if there's any goo around or anything like that. You know, I go try the door and oh! It opens! The door opened. There's a candlestick on the floor. Looks a little strange. Oh, is there a monster? What is that? What is that thing? The musician. Like the musician from the silo in the first area. Something is lurking in the shadows. Remember the silos where they were playing that music before? And it had like the little Pinocchio face? I'm sorry! From beneath the mask, you hear a horribly distorted, resounding voice of a child? Very, very sorry. I didn't know you were living here. The figure tries to turn its head, but its enormous neck makes this task impossible to complete. I didn't want to disturb you, mister. I just wanted to hide. I don't know this part of the woods. Everything here is different. This wee hut here seems so cozy and safe. Look, he's got the little Pinocchio mask on. Please, let me stay. Please don't chase me off. I've got nowhere to go. The villagers don't allow me to live in the camp. Oh, I didn't read that quick enough. Sorry, guys. I'll be quiet. You can cover me with something. If you don't want to look at me, please let me stay. Is it you? So this is our new little roommate. Recently, I've grown quite a bit. My mom always used to say that I need to be big and strong to help her out in the field. The boy tries to hug his frail knees with a disproportionately massive torso. But I don't want to be big anymore. It's very hard being big. You need to be so strong to even walk. Now my violin is too small for me. Is this the violin boy? This is what I'm trying to think. Is this the violin boy or the guy? Oh, as someone killed our village sow, the mother of all pigs. The villagers cried after her a lot. They said there must be food on the other side. They cut through the trees with their axes. They barely managed to.
The trees kept growing back.
Yeah, so is this the violin boy from the village that we met? You know, that wanted the pretty lady? Or is this a different guy? Because he does have, that's the same exact mask that was on the map from the place with the music. Maybe it's the same person.
I followed them, but they didn't let me stay in their camp.
The boy adjusts the cracked mask with his overgrown hand.
I wanted to go back home, but a huge hole appeared where the passage used to be. When the ground shakes, holes like these sometimes appear. The villagers say it's the woods being angry. I've run to the swamps, and that's how I found your home. It's a very beautiful house, much more beautiful than the villagers' camp. They sleep on rocks. I think it's some kind of old quarry.
Actually, now that I think about it, when we checked our journal before, whenever we found the pretty lady, when we found the key, it said the violin boy was gonna be in a silo in the southwestern or southeastern part of the dry meadow. That was him. That was the same guy. And we just never found him. We never went back to the silo. My goodness. And the three have nothing to say. So we don't really have much to trade on us because we dropped a lot, but we still do have the embryo, which I think will just be enough. Yep. And that gives us our next upgrade. So we have either adrenaline, which will double our damage on low health, or chameleon. Once a day, I will be able to become invisible to enemies if I stay still. That seems kind of poo, so I think we just go with adrenaline. And that's the last upgrade. We can't put anything else in our syringe. So I think that is where we're going to leave off for this episode. See, I think I look around a little bit. Yeah, no, that's it. So next episode, we're going to go back to the radio tower, go get our stuff back. We're going to go get our stuff back because it's on the way. And then we're going to go to the radio tower and do everything there. Find out what's up with all the banshees there. Get our compressor back. And hopefully make much better time than we did in this episode. We also got our nice little new roommate up in here. Which is actually nice. The violin boy was, I mean, he was cool. I liked him. So I'm glad that he's living with us now. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below. I'm sorry that we had to do the little voiceover thing. I really have no idea what happened to the recording of the original audio and the face cam, but hopefully this wasn't too bad. But yeah, if you have some time on your hands, maybe share this video around with your friends, you know, spread the love. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.